Ladies and gentlemen, this is TJ aka Thomas Johnson, and today I'm here to say that I'm sorry that this past couple weeks I didn't have any videos ready for you guys or anything like that. But that's because, when there's people over here in my house, it's pretty damn hard to me to make these videos and things like that, talking with you guys and reacting with stuff, because my family basically has so much problems that it's just very annoying, bro. It's just very annoying to deal with this. But anyway, all I'm gonna say is that there is a lot of things over here that I kind of miss, that I kind of just waited to make these videos and things like that, so I can give my thoughts and my reaction to those things, and which is lots, which is basically the Silent Hill movie, which is basically ready to come out in, like, I don't know, I think this year yet. We also have the Silent Hill F as well, which I don't know exactly what is the direction that the game is going, but it looks very interesting. We also have the Devil May Cry Season 2, which is, funny enough, I still didn't finish, but I did start it recently. So maybe in the next couple of days I'm gonna be able to finish and give you guys a review of what I think about it. And I'm just gonna say this. So far I'm having fun watching. I thought it would be worse, because the way that the fans were talking about it. I thought it would be actually worse than, like, how can I say? I thought it would be worse than the Devil May Cry reboot. With the guy with the black hair and stuff like that. I mean, the guy, I say the guy, but that guy is Dante in the reboot. But anyway, and I don't think the DMC Devil May Cry reboot is bad either. It's much more like I wish that the story was. I just wish that the story was portrayed just like Devil May Cry 3, because Devil May Cry 3 for me is already perfect the way it is. So when the trailer came out for the Devil May Cry series, I thought it could be something like this, man. But it ended up the finished product ended up not being the exact thing that I thought it would. But that's okay, because I'm having fun. I'm halfway in the Devil May Cry series, the Netflix one. So yeah, man, I'm having fun. And the other thing that I wanna kinda give a little reaction and thoughts to is the new Dying Light, which is looking pretty awesome, man. It's looking pretty awesome. And by the way, the time that I'm recording this video is basically the time where Hollow Knight Silk Song came out, and man, people are having fun with this, and I'm glad for them. I didn't finish the first one, so maybe I'm gonna do a playthrough in the future, finishing it and giving my thoughts and stuff like that. But I can't say much about the Silk Song right now, or things that people were wanting, or maybe if it's better or if it's worse, because I didn't finish the first one. But I'm planning on doing, like, in a future live stream or maybe a video or something. And of course we got the big thing that I'm really excited about, which is 007 First Light. And man, this one right here it's something else, man. Like, because this one right here, I saw some things here and there, but I didn't watch the whole thing, the whole presentation and things like that. But this new 007 game, man, it's like a combination of Hitman with Uncharted and, like, how can I say this? A combination of Hitman, Uncharted, which is already sounds like the best thing ever, and Sleeping Dogs, just because of the way they fight with its. But I'm not sure with this because I didn't saw the hand-to-hand combat. I didn't saw any of that, but people are saying that it just looks like Sleeping Dogs. So, man, with these games combined, doing like a 007 espionage action video game, man, that sounds like the funniest, no, not the funniest, but the fun game ever. That sounds like a really fun idea. So yeah, we're gonna be checking out these games and stuff like that I miss. Some of the news. We also had some news from the Resident Evil as well, and I want to check this out, man. Now, one of the games that I didn't mention that I should have, that it was on my list of things to react and give my thoughts to, was the new Replace game. Who remembers that? Who remembers the new Replace game? This game is basically like a 2.5D pixelated realistic video game. And man, this game, as soon as it was shown, it already caught my eyes, and I believe it caught the eyes of a lot of people because of how crazy the 2D pixelated, kind of like 2.5D. It's crazy, man. This game looks like, it looks so good with the art style, with everything, and so like I'm really excited to see what this game is about, man. So yeah, let's watch this video. This video is from IGN that talks a little bit about the games. I think they got to play it even. I don't know, but this sounds like to me it's a review. But I'm gonna link the video in the description for you guys to check it out and see for yourself. So yeah, let's start with this. In 3, 2, 1, let's go.
When you've played video games long enough, you eventually develop something of a spidey sense when you see a game that seems like it's going to be extra special. You never know until the final product is on your hard drive, of course, but more often than not, that sixth sense is correct.
Oh yeah, and this game is a cyberpunk style.
Stunning sci-fi cyberpunk pixel art aesthetic, complete
with the aesthetic and ambience and stuff like that. Man, I already love this game. The idea of this game, I already love it. Because I'm a big fan of cyberpunk as well.
That feeling I first got after the initial reveal 4 years ago. This time, I got to play the first 30 or so minutes of the campaign.
Yeah, so this is basically like a preview video.
My enthusiasm for what could be, if the rest of the game delivers, an all-time indie classic in the same category as
Hey, he say indie classic. That sounds great for me already.
Right from the jump, it's obvious that Replaced's art director knows what the heck they're doing.
Yeah, the art director for this game is nuts.
Set in an alternate history 1980s America, takes the 16-bit graphics I grew up with and pluses them up with soft dynamic lighting and some absolutely brilliant cinematography.
Sorry about the audio, but man, this game looks nuts.
And you get a world that looks lived in. It oozes griminess and despair, but somehow makes them look gorgeous. You play as Reach, an AI that lives in the body of a man named Warren, who wakes up after having been literally left for dead amongst a pile of corpses. The world of Phoenix City you see before you is the evolution of a worldwide nuclear event that occurred several decades prior. There are diaries, news articles, and other ephemeral bits of world-building information
Yeah, I mean, if you're
scattered
talking about
around for you to
cyberpunk,
collect and
it's
read
some
in your wingman.
post-apocalyptic,
Think of it as this cyberpunk
post-apocalyptic
world's
shit.
version of a 1980s Walkman meets Palm Pilot. Replaced starts simply enough, keeping you on a
And the art
left-to-right
style of
2D
this game
plane,
is,
old-school style,
I think,
and
is the
having you do
biggest
little
selling
more than
point
some
about this
basic
game.
platforming. But it establishes its setting so amazingly well and quickly to boot. Whether it's the aforementioned digital clippings revealing pieces of the radiation-coded backstory, or the searchlight-wielding snipers who will gun you down in one shot if they spot you, things are clearly grim in Phoenix City.
Damn.
Before long, you'll have to fight to survive, as you'll be forced to throw hands with a couple of faction members and soon entire gangs
Oh, the
of
gameplay,
them.
let's go.
And that's where Replaced will next impress you. It's packing a proper Batman Arkham combat system.
Oh, really?
Enemies who are about to attack will get a yellow lightning bolt over their heads. Press Y when
So-
you see that to instantly counter them. And then,
So-
my fellow Arkham
Bro, so it's
veterans
like a
know where this is
pixelated
going. When a red
2.5D
lightning bolt appears over a foe's head,
cyberpunk
that means
style,
they're about to unleash an
style game
unblockable or uncounterable attack.
with
You
Batman
need to press the
Arkham's
A button at
gameplay.
just the right moment to
Now
dodge
that's
roll away.
a combination that I never
Dodges
seen.
and parries charge up a special attack meter, which in Replaced's case means you get to either fire a shot from your found firearm
And it
at
looks so
distance,
smooth as
or
well, man.
brutally execute an enemy if you're in point-blank range.
Oh man, I love
Of
this kind of
course,
things.
it'll get more complicated. Before long, rifle-wielding bad guys will enter the fray, and the timing window changes on their obviously unblockable bullets. Enemy heavies will complicate things too. There was just one in the opening minutes of Replaced, and probably by design, he wasn't too tough to tango with. All of his attacks are unblockable, and he takes a ton of hits to bring down, but he didn't have friends left by the time we faced off, so it was a very straightforward introduction to the higher hit point heavies you'll face off against later in the game.
Man, this sounds
So
cool
I
as hell.
expect the fisticuffs to ramp up significantly
And it
over the
looks
course
so
of Replaced's runtime in every sense of the word. Number of enemies, difficulty, etc. Soon, Replaced began introducing the 2.5D elements, literally expanding its world
Oh,
by
the
letting me
transition.
look to the background or foreground to get something I needed to progress onwards. You'll
Oh,
need
man,
to
this
grab
is
onto
so
dumpsters
good.
to slide them around in order to climb up on them.
I
to
can't
reach a
even
higher
imagine the
ladder
amount
or
of
to bridge
work
a
that is
gap.
going on this game
Just as
alone.
one example. While this opening
just the
sequence
visuals.
didn't offer me too much freedom of movement within the environment, I know it eventually will because I've seen it before in last year's demo. I should add, though, that exploring will sometimes reward you with pickups that are often tucked out of plain sight. I won't go so far as to call them secrets just yet, and they'll fill out your dossier and shed a little bit more light on this broken world, or give you an upgrade. I wouldn't go so far as to say that Replaced is going to have replayability per se, but if the developers do an awesome enough job at building out the backstory of Phoenix City, that might deliver enough motivation to want to go back and find all of the hidden bits of information. This
Man,
year's
the guy
demo,
doing parkour
again, since
stuff.
it was the very beginning of the game, also didn't show off the biggest pleasant surprise from my initial hands-on with it last year. The RPG hiding under its 2.5D cyberpunk aesthetic. From the
Oh, really?
first couple of extremely impressive trailers, I thought that Replaced was just, in quotes, a side-scrolling action-adventure game. But no, it's got sections packed with quest-giving NPCs and the ability to free roam the area.
Oh,
I
that's
absolutely can't
nice.
wait to dig into more of this.
Free
Getting
room
back
in
to
the
this
cyberpunk
newest
city?
slice of
Hey, give me
Replaced,
in.
I should take a moment to compliment the music.
Oh yeah, the cyberpunk music
A moody
style
synth
is always
soundtrack
great.
is key to nailing the vibe in any dystopian
It's perfect to
cyberpunk
give
piece
that
of
that
media,
vibe the
and
Blade Runner
Replaced
has.
wastes no time confirming it understands the assignment in that department. And I'd actually like to get back to the visual identity of this game for a second as well. The pixel art, as you can already tell, is phenomenal, and the use of
course.
color and lighting is top shelf, but I'd also like to shout out the animation. I'm not sure if this will make sense, but in attempting a retro look complemented by modern visual touches like in Replaced, there is such a thing as the animation being too good. I would argue that
so
the
it's like
development team at Sad Cat
like a
Studios has struck
cutscene
a
inside of
perfect
the
balance here.
already beautiful
Neither
animation.
Reach nor his enemies move too smoothly. Instead, they have a slightly stilted movement to them, which only adds to the broken, beat-down spirit of Phoenix City, and it sells the Neo 16-bit look even more perfectly in my eyes.
I mean, this game is already, man. This game is.
When I reached the end of the demo build
If I
for
could,
Replaced, all I wanted was to play more. It is simply a captivating game from top to bottom
man, if
so
I
far,
could,
and I can't wait to see where
I will
Reach's
already
story
be
goes,
like,
as well
like
as
if
what
I
the deep
would
plot
able to,
reveals.
I would
I'm
play
also
this game
eager
day
to find
one.
out how much deeper the
Not
combat
even
and
gonna lie.
RPG elements specifically go. I'd love nothing
This-
more
this
than
game
for my
just looks
Spidey
too
sense
good,
to
man.
prove correct,
And it's an
for
indie game
Replaced
as
to
well,
be one of the best
which
and
is
most
even
memorable
more
games
respectable.
of 2026, even if we already know that Grand Theft Auto 6 will dominate the headlines. We don't have a release date for Replaced quite yet, but I get the sense that it's close. Hopefully, we'll soon find out
Man, I
exactly
hope so.
when we can see just how special the final game is. For more previews of the biggest upcoming games, don't miss our recent hands-on looks at Resident Evil Requiem and Hollow Knight Silksong. And for everything else in the world of video games, stick with IGN.
Yeah, man. I mean, this game looks, man. This game looks amazing, man. Like, this is one of those games that was shown in the Game Awards. That I think when people saw it, they thought, man, this looks cool as hell. I can't wait. But because it was such a long time ago, I don't even remember which the Game Awards was shown. I guess it was like the 2023 one. But this game looks crazy amazing, man. Like, I can't wait. I mean, you can see on your screen, man. Like, what can I say? But this game looks amazing. So yeah, we're gonna go to the next videos that I'm gonna make. I'm actually not sure if I'm gonna make. I'm not actually gonna show if I'm gonna make these videos together with each other, but I'm gonna be posting. But in case I'm not, this is TJK Thomas Johnson.